Hey everybody,
Hello, Repony, what's up?
it's Tail Zero,
And JTH.
and this is going to be part 2 of our
Reaction
birds.
to Birds and the Bees, read by Sonic Mario 11.
Last time we stopped,
It was
Shirley was jerking off the
Shuffle. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I think, but this fanfiction is getting creepier as it goes.
Even though I'm laughing, even though I was laughing, I do admit that the oddness is what's making me laugh.
Oh, this is just weirding me out, period.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah.
A penis can come in various sizes and colors. Some have unique markings. This is normal, and it's part of what makes each stallion special. The teacher's hoof subconsciously stroked
Yes,
up
like I
Truffle's
said in the last part,
erect shaft from the base
subconsciously.
to the tip as she spoke. The pudgy colt moaned. His eyelids grew heavy and his ears began to flicker. Now the head of the penis will typically flare outwards during mating. This is to ensure the stallion's seed stays inside the mare, increasing the chances of fertilization. With a gasp from Truffle, the colt's cock twitched in Shirley's hoof, and a sprinkle of white chocolate poured onto the classroom floor. This is why it was a bad idea. Oh my! Said the shocked teacher. Ew! Cried Scooby. Her sentiment was echoed around the classroom. Sorry, Miss Shirley. I don't know what happened. I just... Shh. It's okay. The purple mare let go of the wilting penis and rubbed the colt's back reassuringly. Settle down, class. What you witnessed, what unexpected, is a natural thing. And in white liquid lies the building blocks of life. Truffle looked up into Shirley's green eyes and tender smile, and instantly felt better about himself.
Really, after just doing that in front of the whole freaking class?
Make any bad moments feel bad. Oh, I beat up someone. It's not right.
Well,
Make sure you don't
at
do
least
it
he can
again.
tell his friends
I
that the
killed
first
someone.
time he
Oh,
got a
that's
clap
okay.
job was an
You
older
must have
woman.
had
His
Much
teacher,
older.
His teacher, in fact.
Much older.
Yeah, dude, the first time someone clapped me off was my teacher, Miss Shirley. You know,
Ta-da.
Shirley went for a moment
kindergarten,
to the corner of the
or
room.
first grade.
Stretch her
You're
leg
fucking
clean up
kidding me.
nice
No, I'm not.
Shirley
Alonzi.
fold. Apple Bloom and the other front row fillies watched as their teacher wiped up the semen. When the dread had been done, the purple mare tossed her mane and returned to her lesson plan. Alright, I think
You
now
don't
is a
know
good
where-
time for a
Mind if I
recap.
see that?
Yeah, you
What
can
have
put
we
it on if you
learned?
want, I don't care.
Just then, there came a strong knock on
It
the
cost
wooden
me
door.
$20.
Oops!
A knock on the
Recap
door.
will have to wait. We have a special
no.
guest. Shirley's chipper voice became sing-song with
Special guest?
excitement.
Let me guess. Yup.
She
Hold
loudly
on, I'll be
closed
right
the door
back.
and it swung open. A red stallion with a flank of green walked into the building.
Yep.
Big brother, what are y'all doing here? Apple Bloom cried, nearly falling out of her seat. I invited Big Mac here to assist me in today's lesson. Shirley replied.
Wearing the
Wait a
Sand
minute.
Village headband
You
around
mean
my neck.
this lesson? The yellow filly inquired.
Oh,
That's right.
It.
This is going
Shirley
somewhere.
stretched her neck to press her nuzzle against Big Mac's in a quick
This
kiss.
is going somewhere.
The stallion lowered his head and closed his eyes as they locked
Even though
lips for
my
a second.
favorite village
much
is the
longer
Leaf
time.
Village, I like
they-
the Sand Village.
I'm
The
gonna
Cutie
say
Mark
right now, if
Crusaders
they
all
boink,
shot each
the next
other
video
worried
I'll do it.
gazes.
If they boink, the next
Would
video I'll
Shirley
wear
and
this
Big
whole
Mac
thing.
really
This is the whole thing. If they boink.
Why wear that?
Shirley turned and
Because-
cleared her desk with a carefree wipe of her hooves.
I know.
An
they're
apple
gonna
and some
boink.
books went tumbling to the floor.
I
The
just
children were animated, their heads turning in
hope-
every
this is
direction
bad.
to look
This
at one
is
another.
bad. If
No
they do
pony
start
knew
boinking, I'm
exactly what
putting
was
that
going to
on.
happen, but
I
they
don't know why I
each
just
had their
want to.
ideas.
Because I just hide my face in shame.
Okay, class, for this demonstration, let's pretend I'm a mare in heat.
Yep.
Cheerleaders
Yep.
Time to go on.
but it gained sultry quality. She spoke to her students, but her eyes alternated between
You are
being
such
fixed
a
on Big
wuss.
Mac and
Ow.
staring off into nowhere. The stallion would have several signs
You are
to know
such a
that I'm ready
wuss.
for him. First, I'd be producing pheromones that
Ow.
he'd pick up on. But then there'd also be
You okay?
Yeah.
physical cues.
Ow.
The foals looked on in shock
Hold on, you're missing
as their
something.
first lesson on
What am I
sex
missing?
grew
Hold
more real by the second.
Should be over here.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry about the interruptions, folks. We're just trying
The
to.
receptive female will
Who's being
often
retarded?
Yeah, we
signal
got
her readiness
being
by arching her
met
spine
here.
and raising her hind quarters.
There we go.
There it is.
Shirley demonstrated, presenting her backside quite
Can't see
provocatively
it, damn
to
thing.
Big
Lift yourself up.
Macintosh.
I can't see.
Psst. You think
Uh,
we managed to break that
oh.
love potion curse or not?
There.
Sulu whispered to Apple.
That's a little crooked.
Well, they ain't still talking to each other like nincompoops.
There we
They
go.
sure seem
Pumpkin
awfully
pie.
friendly, so I don't know.
Nincompoops.
Applebloom was back.
But think about it. Now we're both
Next,
wearing something
the
from
mayor
shows.
may
You're wearing a Darth Vader mask. I'm
examine
wearing
a
a Sand
behavior
Village
known
headband.
I'm
as
wearing this to cover
flagging.
my face. It's a shame.
Whereby she raises her tail
I'm
in
kind of ashamed
invitation
of
to
Big
her
Mac and
mate.
Shirley right now.
Cheerily said.
I'm
Her
not.
voice became more breathy.
As I could tell you, the honest is
Her
sort of
voice
what's making me
sprung
laugh.
upwards and rang across Max.
They don't
Now,
do this in sex education.
she wiggled her hips and her tail
You
swished
explain
back
what
and
happens,
forth
you
in
don't
the air like a
fuck in the middle
pom-pom.
of class. Like,
The red
Okay,
stallion
I can't
looked down
breathe in this
over
thing.
his yoke.
You should have said like
Purple man
Rick
dedicated-
Moranis. I can't
Had
breathe in this
part of
thing!
it revealing a warm, steamy entrance. A bead of
sorry about that, he was just being-
hard clit like
wacko.
Yeah, wacko.
Might make for some laughs though.
Yeah, well,
That's the thing.
I wonder how the
That's the thing,
Sand
if
Village
Everyone be
headband will do
naked,
too.
actual and naked in.
You look like a Viking with that on.
I mean, for Christ's sake,
Uh,
why do you need to learn about sex education when you see it every fucking day?
Mhm.
Like when you see someone there, oh, sorry about that. Oh, never mind. It's just normal, you know. My cock's bigger than your cock. Anyway.
what do you
This
Okay, that was a
behavior
random
also
little tune.
serves
What do you
to
say?
I don't want to say it.
stimulate the male pony, getting him ready for intercourse.
Did that come from
The
outside?
teacher was visibly
Sounded like
drunk
probably a
with
car or
sexual
something.
desire.
No, that was
But her
that was
words
a.
were true. The show she was putting
That
on
was
was
a dove.
indeed having an effect on Mac. Jaws began to drop around the classroom as Big Macintosh's
Yeah, that's coming from a
name
dove
snake
outside.
drew
I
out
think
from
I
its
see it.
seed
Yep, it's right there on the roof.
a deep
Really?
brown
Right there,
cock
see it?
twice
Oh, yeah, I
the size
see
of
it.
Trouble's
A
trout
little friend
underneath
visited us.
the red stallion. The shaft twitched and flapped into Mac's underbelly with a thump. The classroom of foes clumsily
Sorry, I'm
into
trying
their
to
seats,
communicate with it.
wondering, waiting, watching.
This is probably
Without
the most
warning,
weirdest
Shirley
reaction we've done, but
Kicked
that's
the
because
step
my
stool out of her way and
window's
lurched forward,
open. I had to
bringing
open my
herself down
window
onto her desk.
because
It's hot.
yeah, and to let some
Her-
light in
her
here because
forearms
the bulb
laid
in
out
my
flat,
in my
her
lights in
thighs
here
pressed
burned
against
out.
the wood.
You don't have
Which-
any. You're
Now,
not
a second later, Mac's
I don't think
torn
so. We hardly
headphones
ever need them
had joined her on the
because
desk.
we get those energy efficient ones.
His hips bucked at the purple
Alright.
Urkel
But those aren't in
struggling
there
to
right
achieve
now.
penetration. The young
Well,
fillies
alright,
and
anyways,
colts
back to the
watched
story.
on
Yep,
with a
they're
mixture
bolting.
of shock,
Yeah, they are.
embarrassment, curiosity,
Even though we
and
were talking
thrill.
about something else, I was still paying attention
Their
to
teacher
this.
So
turned
was
her
I.
head and stared through them with glazed green eyes. She let out a whine as the apples.
I won't be
floating
surprised if I have to
found
dab sweat off
twisted
myself
entrance.
after being totally
His head
violated by this.
High in the air, Max slipped himself
You
into
silly.
the waiting mare. Cheerly's pleasure filled the school building with cries of passion. Shuffling forward, Mac pierced his mate within the length of his meat. Where is the principal in all this? Is she the teacher and the principal? It's like, oh, I have a sex education lesson. Oh, I'm just gonna go fuck Big Mac. Well, aren't you afraid of little children? Nah, I
Yeah,
can do whatever I want. It's my school.
yeah, kids.
It is a one-room class. It is a one-room school
Miss
anyway.
Cheerly,
But
doesn't
still,
that hurt?
Yeah, kids.
Asked
I'm gonna
Lulu
teach you sex
timidly.
ed. Oh, someone's
The
gonna fuck
teacher
my
giggled,
boyfriend in front of
barely
you.
lucid enough to register the answer. No, it feels wonderful.
for real, bro.
She
For real.
replied, her body relaxing and accepting much deserved pleasure from her stallion friend. Isn't that right, Mac? Yep. The soft-spoken stallion replied.
Is that all he ever
Applebloom
says?
shielded her
Oh,
eyes
that's
with
all
her
he
food.
says, except for that
Unsure
one
if
episode
she'd
where
be
he
watching her
insulted
brother
the
having
cute
sex.
CMCs after they were.
Still, her curiosity got the
Gabby
better of
Guns
her and she
thing.
couldn't help but
Yeah.
peek,
We said a few other
The red
things, like the
stallion
one
began
we
to
watched with the Flintstone
driving his
brothers.
leg
He's like,
into the
no
school
deal.
teacher.
So he does say a lot more stuff.
He pulled back, revealing a shaft glistening with feminine juices, then ran
Probably
forward
coming from
again.
the wind. Sometimes
The wet
the
sound
wind
of
blowing.
his sex
door
tickled
shake.
the many young ears in the room. The stallion enters the mare from behind and bucks his hips repeatedly. The friction between their genitals stimulates the many nerve endings.
Oh.
There will be
What happened? I had my eyes. I had my
I
eyes.
threw
An
the
orgasm.
helmet up in the air and hit me in the head.
Shirley
Ow.
tried to teach, but she was quickly
You okay?
More comedy for the
unbridled
viewers.
pleasure.
You okay?
I'm fine.
What?
Good.
Orgasm? Asked Diamond Tiara, but
Or-
Shirley didn't respond. Instead, she spread her legs further apart and allowed her second
Not gonna.
Her left
I'm getting a little
forefoot
offended by this
hang
now.
from the front of the wooden
I'm
desk.
not offended. I'm just weirded out.
Her breathing was becoming more and more
Well,
shallow.
yeah, that's the
with
better
each
term for
stroke
how I
of
feel right
hefty
now. I am
rod
getting a
beside
little
her.
weirded out. The fact that they're doing this in
She'd been
front of a
waiting
whole
almost a week.
classroom of little
Purple Man had
ponies.
never expected sex with Big Mac to be this good. The world slipped away from her. The classroom,
Is
her
he gonna
students,
pull out or just?
responsibilities,
I don't know.
they all faded in a
I don't
concerned,
know.
careless bliss. All around the room, eyes were locked onto the steamy scene.
Oh, are you serious,
Unsurprisingly,
bro?
one by one, little hooves started to move to their own
Oh my
finding
word,
untried pleasure buttons. Our little colts are growing up. And our fillies too.
Are you
Blushing
serious,
foals
bro?
experimented with their fleshy Netherlands as they watched their teacher, a guilty comfort like popcorn at the movies. In their seat, a certain orange Pegasus was having a hard time getting her wings to obey her. The feathery appendages locked open in a rose. Ooh.
Yeah. Wayne Boner.
Sorry, I think I just put a Christopher Walken moment there. Oh. Ooh. Cheerily cooed under Big Macintosh's driving thrusts. Sorry about that. Her hooves scratched at the desk as the farm pony's heavy scrotum assaulted her clit with a slap upon wet slap.
I know this
Sweat and feminine musk.
may sound wrong, but if it wasn't in a classroom, I'd love to be Big Mac right now.
Figgy, my pony.
If it wasn't in the classroom, of course.
The sex dragged on, as did the young foal's masturbation.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't want to do this in front of like a whole classroom of foals.
So now the foals are jerking off.
Yeah.
Flopping and shit.
Yeah.
This is... I mean, I'm not trying to insult whoever wrote this.
No, we're not trying to insult them at all.
This is our initial reaction to what we're hearing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a minute.
It's fucking crazy.
Alright, if you need a minute to catch your breath.
Okay.
Okay, sounds like he's good now.
Sex dragged on as did the young foal's masturbation time, each filly enjoying only a fraction of the pleasure that their beloved teacher writhing under the powerful stallion. Big Macintosh's whines and Cheerly's crescendo of moans drowned out the panting, mewing children. Mac's pace was brisk. His hips slammed into so much purple buttcock. Buttock.
Yeah, Phil.
Buttock. Sending ripples across the mare's daisy cutie mark. The pleasure was mounting quickly in her. She struggled to hold on, but her lover was steering her over a cliff. She huffled extensively before finally losing control. Yeah! Cheerily cried out. Big Macintosh.
At least he didn't make it an earache, right?
An orgasm. Her belly shook. She lost my place.
I came.
Her belly shook. Her hoofs wiggled in all crazy ways, and she tossed her head from side to side as the intense, thrilling sensations rolled over her. The welcome feeling in her loins amplified as her tender pussy bare down on the red stallion's pounding cock, gripping it to the best of her ability. This test of Big Mac's stamina was easily brushed off, and he resolved to trust harder through the mare's climax, giving her the ride of her life. Cheerily emerged on the other side of her bone-shaking orgasm,
So,
no worse for wear.
In this,
her thighs were drenched in her own
Cheerly's basically being a hosky.
Drool dribbles down her chin as she continued to receive the relentless fucking she had craved.
That lie.
She had craved.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's a hosky.
I can't imagine being a little kid and just watching all this happy. It's like,
thank you.
What's he doing? Why is the teacher doing this? Oh my god!
Thank you.
There wasn't a single thing about her situation that wasn't a turn-on to the disabled mare. The thrill of being in front of a room full of foals. The submissive feeling of her body pinned to the desk.
That was random?
Yeah, it was.
Sensitive pussy
So was me
subject to her
yelling
stallion's
out
whim.
shit.
Being used for his enjoyment.
You look like Barty Crouch Jr. doing
that. Her womb would soon be pumped full of
like that. David
Tennant.
Tennant rocks, by the way.
Then
Best doctor in the world.
Then she'd be like, God damn it, why did I do this? It always happens. In the back of the classroom, Truffle Shuffle was stroking his own genitals, as were his female peers. Even the innocent, incorruptible Twist.
Really?
Oh, this feels good. I can only imagine her saying that.
Oh, she didn't actually say that.
Under the numerous Billy's rumps
He was just saying, I can only imagine her saying that.
Obsolete love sauce. A few of the girls, Sweetie Belle included, were reaching little orgasms of their own with the help of their hoof and some practice.
The bad thing is I haven't eaten
Others
since
were
lunch.
simply enjoying the act, with
I haven't
knowledge
eaten all
of where
day.
to take them. Big Mac.
Well, I had a little
continued
snack
his runs,
earlier, but
eyes closed,
that was
and
all I
happy
had
to
all
have
today,
his
yeah.
stallion hood nestled
For some
in the
reason
warm
today,
core of a caring
I haven't
mare.
been very hungry.
He slowed his pace to prologue the
I'm
loving
always hungry.
making. This being the
Yes,
best
'cause
thing he
you're
ever
fat.
had. He
Thank
withdrew his erection so that the flare
You actually take pride in that?
of Cheerly.
I
And then
don't,
pushed
I don't,
slowly
I don't
back
deny that
in
I'm fat.
until her
I
hips
can't
were warm.
really.
You know, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah,
The
but I
teacher's
really
scream
can't.
was
I'm a bigger,
muffled by
bigger guy,
pursed
you know.
lips as her
Yeah, that's
pussy
true.
spasmed and sent shockwaves of pure pleasure out to her spine for the second time. Her belly was damp with sweat making her stick to the desk as she tried to squirm.
Really, she stuck to her own desk.
Mac paused and stayed buried inside her, letting her little orgasm pass like a storm, lest he had been driven over the edge himself. The chivalrous stallion's one concern was with prologuing his lover's satisfaction.
Oh no.
Cheerly's body kissed the cock inside her with a
There we go.
barrage
I
of
wanted to
contractions, begging
get this
and
around my
filling her
neck a little bit
for
better. I
completing
can
her.
feel the numbness.
How long more of this fucking fanfic? I don't want this going into fucking detail. When's it gonna end?
Your guess is as good as mine, Sonic
I'm trying
Mario.
to sit down on the floor. Yeah, I'm literally doing this on the floor. As Big Mac resumed
So are we.
Yeah, we
walking
are.
thrusts, a worn Cheerly wailed
Only
with
I'm
pleasure and
only
pain.
on my stomach.
Having weathered
He's
two
sitting.
intense orgasms, her tender walls were tingling and oversensitive. Mac, please come at me. I can't take it anymore.
For real?
On command, the red pony
You just
puffed like a
shout
sheep,
that in front of
his
every
well-lubricated
pony?
Stick working like a
Well, I guess
piston
when
in
you're
a
lost
steam
in
engine
the
of love.
ecstasy of what's happening.
With
I
one
guess
final
you're
thrust,
oblivious to
Cheerly's
anything
hooves
around you.
left the ground. The school teacher's rear weight supported only by the aching
It's kind
cock.
of funny,
and
like,
Mac's
the first time I went
muscular
ziplining,
thighs.
I just
Nine little
screamed
curious
out, like,
faces,
yeah,
mental
because it was so much fun.
snapshots
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't care who was there,
As
I
the
was just having a
strapping
great time.
Apple
Pure
stallion
freaking
came to
adrenaline.
fruit shop.
By the way, he also told me he's going ziplining tomorrow.
Oh! Cheerly whimpered.
Well, maybe, if the
Her rump
weather.
still suspended, impaled on the penis that was sending burst after burst of scalding semen tunneling in her belly. Mac's flared cockhead was pressing right against his lover's curvix, furring salvos of his
This
seat
is-
directly into her waiting womb, filling it like a balloon.
Why?
For real.
That must feel really weird.
Yeah.
The chalk mural on the wall gave the students an unusual inside look at what they were witnessing. Cheerly's hooves touched back behind her, but Mac kept coming. The hot, gooey pleasure in the mare's belly mounted as he deposited a life savings of splooge into her depths.
Well,
weird
forsaken
word.
Looks
cheek.
like Shirley and Big Mac are
The
gonna
red
have some
stallion's
kids.
own seat
Yeah.
was forcing his propulsory penis out of the
Yeah.
mare. With a
Possibly.
definite buck,
Possibly.
Mac thrust back in.
Guess it's
The
okay.
purple mare
but-
gasped.
You never
And
know.
the building reservoir of semen
I don't
flooded
think
around
there'll
the
be a
slippery
sequel.
cockhead that came rushing out of her
Ugh.
spent pussy mid-coitus.
Itchy.
How can anyone
Itchy
read this with a
nose.
straight face?
I
How
can't
could
listen
this
to it with a
person
straight
ever write
face.
this with a straight face? Actually, I'd be very surprised if it was a girl. He splashed onto the floor and
Why would you be
snaked down
surprised?
the
I know
teacher's
girls
hind
have
legs
written
in rivers of
pornographic
brilliant white.
Stories.
Yeah, and yet they can keep
So-
straight faces.
Who can tell me what happens next?
Ah!
Cheerily
Oh,
asked
really?
slightly,
Must
her
you
face
ask that?
flushing and
Well,
eyes
you'll
half
come
lit
get
as she
pregnant.
took in the expressions on her little
Good one.
face.
I can't do twist
She
on
never
it.
felt better than in
Feet
that moment.
felt breathed
It
it.
thrilled her to be
How
able
was
to
that?
share with her
That was
shining
good.
students
Yeah.
this opportunity to learn about the miracle of conception.
You have to
Her body was warmingly embracing her
I
mate
think I'll just
as she
exclude
finished
him.
his orgasm inside her.
Mm.
And even though she wasn't receptive and would not sire a foal, the experience made her feel that
Even though
was
she
more
would not-
like a mummy.
See. But she
Stepping down
said she
from the
felt like
desk,
a...
Big Macintosh finally withdrew his spent cock from Cheerly, exposing her cum-drenched nether regions for the whole class to see. His job well done. The apple pony was a stallion of few words. He trotted over to give the mare a playful nuzzle and a kiss goodbye. Then with a wink at a studded apple bloom, he was on his way. I can just imagine, sorry for the interruption, but I can just imagine
Well, I feel
what
bad
Apple
for
Bloom
him,
said to
though.
Apple
Me
when
too.
he came home.
I'd be
So, Sugar,
underneath the
what do you do at
desk,
school
just
today?
curled
Oh,
up.
I got a lesson on sex education. Oh, that's good. Miss Cheerly fucked Big Macintosh to show us how. What? You just literally imagine.
Yeah, if Apple Bloom actually told Applejack that, Applejack would probably
No doubt,
explode.
having many chores, I don't know how you say it, to fill the rest of his afternoon. Yeah, chores, sorry.
Yeah.
Having received no answer to her question, Cheerly decided the lesson could continue after every pony had a chance to clear their head and get some fresh air.
Good
I
idea.
suppose an early recess might be in order, she
Good
said,
idea.
her face bright and perky.
Give them a
as
chance
usual.
to push
They
it
covered
out of their
up their
frickin'
stupid
heads.
bones
Something.
and headed slowly but surely for the door. Every pony still buzzing with awe from the scene they had just witnessed.
Yeah.
As the foals all breached the cooler outside air and headed for the playground,
I might need
Miss
some
Cheerily
air.
stayed inside and cleaned herself up. Okay, we're almost done.
Good.
The teacher thought about how well things have gone, as she dabbed patches of milky semen from our coat with a towel. Cheerily closed her eyes in delight, and pranced over to the puddles of white on the floor, feeling the weight in her belly of a uterus full of spunk. There was something uniquely satisfying about carrying a part for a special sun pony inside her, and it was a feeling she'd revile in the rest of her day. The Cutie Mark Crusaders would spend their afternoon arguing over whether the love potion had actually worn off or not.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the playground, Truffle Shuffle had become a lot more popular.
Oh my gosh.
Well, apparently,
There
alright,
we
he's not
go.
entirely finished, but that's the end of the fanfic.
This was. I'm surprised I was even able to keep a straight face during this whole thing. Like I didn't keep a straight face during the whole thing, but it was just whoever wrote it, great work, great job, but the concept kind of just
Yeah.
just like
no offense.
just like the friendship is sexy thing. No offense, but the whole Apple family thing, and now
this.
them fucking in front of Phillies is just not right. Like, but it's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I feel you. I admit that is wrong.
So you don't remember the guy who requested it, right?
No.
All right. Well, we don't know.
But whoever you are, this is it.
This is for you. Thank you for.
And
listening.
it's for our subscribers too.
If anybody else wants to make requests, as long as.
But remember, Sweet Apple Massacre. No.
If we agree with your request, we'll do it. If not, well then we'll say sorry. But we don't really like to do horror fics like blood, gore, killing, murderous. We don't really like.
Nah, not really.
But normal fan fictions, clop fictions, go right ahead.
Yeah.
I think our next project will probably be Silent Ponyville.
Yeah, from what we heard, that's just grimdark.
It's a good. I've played Silent Hill the game and I love it. But I think we should go because I am kind of hungry, but I just lost my appetite. I think, but I need a drink. So.
You wuss. This
Shut
is JTH.
And Tails Hero.
Goodbye.